Hello dear student, this is Palash Chakraborty, assistant teacher, Square High School and College. Welcome to my class. This is subject Hindu Religion and Moral Education, class 8, chapter 8, lesson 1, 2 and 3. Okay, let's go. So firstly we will discuss our topic today. So today's topic, here we have seen a picture of some issues. So from the very issues we can discuss that our topic is about Hindu religion and moral values. Okay, so let's go for the brief discussion. Moral value is the standard to measure how the behavior of an individual or a nation will be towards another individual or society or nation, in case of individual or society or nation or even the world. So examples are humanism, courage, justice, good company, restraint, non-violence, etc. So we know that it can be measured in the standard of moral values how much civilized some individual or some nation is. So in case of an individual or a society, religion helps develop moral values. So before discussing lesson 1, it's relevant to the Hindu religion too. So in this chapter we will discuss and explain in the light of Hindu religion the concept of moral values and justice, good company, restraint and non-violence. We will also explain the ways of building these values in family, social and national life. Let's go. Firstly, lesson 1, the concept of moral values. So let's go. We know that morality means the understanding of good and bad work and the tendency of being devoted to what is good. Okay, the issue related to moral values is morality. So for example, moral education means education related to morality. So we should speak the truth. So we will always speak the truth. We should respect the superior. So we will respect the superior always. Serve our superior. We will serve living beings, considering them as gods and goddesses, because God lives in them as soul. Okay, so all should have some moral values. When an individual or a society lacks in it, we identify it as the degradation of moral values. The expression of moral values can be in many ways, so such as values about taste and beauty, values about life and universe, etc. So we are guided by values relating to 3 levels, namely individual, social or national and international. So when values are seen in relation to morality, they are termed as moral values. Okay, so value means standard or measure. Sense of values is a mere part of a combined sense of different realizations about life and universe. So the moral value says any person should be considered equal to our own self, but we sometimes determine our behavior in respect to one's profession, wealth, designation, etc. So this doesn't reflect our moral values. When we will consider a person's dignity and honor not in respect to one's wealth, profession, designation, religion, but in respect to equality, there will be the real reflection of moral values in the society. Moral values are deeply related with religion. Moral values are reflected in religious living. On the other hand, moral values are considered to be the part of religion. So Hindu religion expects a high standard of moral values. So there must be the reflection of moral values in the behavior of one who is religious. So it is because moral values are the part of religion. So here we will learn in the light of Hindu religion the values such as justice, good company, restraint, non-violence, etc. So this is the lesson 1. Now we will discuss lesson 2, that is justice. Okay, so human beings have built up the institution called society in the process of living together. All have to live together in a society. So, but differences in opinion may arise among members of society for many reasons. Differences of opinion turn into enmity and quarrel. Then there comes the time when it has to be determined who is right and who is wrong. No one of the two sides can be punished right away on an accusation. So it has to be confirmed whether the accused is wrongdoer or not. So the system of deciding who is right and who is wrong, whether the accused is a criminal or not, is called justice. So the judge should remain neutral. He has to determine without doubt who is right and who is wrong, or whether the accused is real criminal or not. So to perform judgment in the light of religion or law without any bias is justice. Justice plays a strong role in leading society to the right path. When a judge trials, he does not consider who is son, who is friend, who is relative. He has to be guided by the righteousness, religion or law and reason. There should not be the room for emotion such as respect, affection, love, etc. Even though the judge feels for the accused, he or she has to do justice objectively. So in that case, Rabindranath Tagore has said on this, when the judge himself feels the pain of the punishment of the convict, the judgment is the best. Very important sentence it is in case of a judge. So we know the story of Prahlad, the devotee of Vishnu. He became a devotee of Vishnu despite being born in a demon lineage. He is also famous for his justice. So in lesson 3 we will have a story. The story is about justice of Prahlad. So read the story by yourself. So the story is very interesting. So here you can find the judgment of Prahlad. So individual work will be how will you apply Prahlad justice, Prahlad instance of justice in your own life. So this is a very important story of moral education. So read the story by yourself, complete the lesson 1, 2, 3, take your own preparation. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you. Stay safe, be blessed.